Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding.
I'm Matthew Bass.
And welcome to
572 Crewe Road, Wheelock.
So this property offers quite a surprising package of assets. There's a double garage at the rear, nice sized rear garden, the property's been extended and there's an impressive bathroom, but we must stress we are selling potential with this home.
It's not just the home that's surprising, you've also got a really fantastic location. At the back here we've got a fabulous play area, I'm sure you've seen from the drone. We've got excellent commuter links, just a short drive and you've got a really well regarded primary school on your doorstep. In addition, we've got the canals, and a bit further afield you've got Sandbach's thriving historic town centre. We can't wait to show you this one.
So let's have a good look round. Hi there, I'm Chris Hamriding. Me and Matthew Bass have got a super property to show you, but before we even get to the home, we just wanted to show you one of your lovely neighbours. So you might just be able to see on your left there, Crewe Road, and behind all of these homes, including the subject property, are some lovely open green spaces. And within a stone's throw from where I am, you've got a gorgeous refurbished park. So with this park and Wheelock Hall being some of your first neighbours, surely this is going to be a lovely place to live. Moving away from the park, which you'll be able to see in the distance, and I'm now on a track, so if you're living at this home you have a choice. You can park at the front of the property, there's a great driveway, we're going to go there next, or at the rear you've got this rear access that leads you onto a gravelled section. You can see clearly some of the neighbours are using their rear driveways, and located right here at the back you've got this fantastic sized garage. So now we've shown you the rear access, we're going to nip round and show you the front. So the plot on this home from front to rear really is quite a surprise. You can see here the home with this enormous frontage, so that property's set well back from Crewe Road, which is impressive. The other thing that's very impressive is the amount of off-road parking that you have. And there's a nice green strip here, potentially you could flag all that and have yourself a nice turning circle. We love the look of the house, there's a beautiful period style brick that clearly has had some pointing, real nice character tile on the roof, and we've got this lovely bay on the front. So we're going to step in and show you home with buckets of potential. So you step into a traditional entrance hall where I've got stairs rising up to the first floor. I must say there's a nice quality composite door there, and then you move into a comfortable size front reception room, and you can see now where we were talking about degrees of potential in the property. Clearly it's going to need a modernisation makeover, but this really could make a fabulous home. Stepping into the rear reception room, and you're beginning to get a feel now for how the home's been extended. We feel, subject to a bit more building works and building regulations, perhaps you put a steel in here and open this up to create an enormous living dining kitchen. So this space is naturally illuminated with the privacy window at the side, and you have a very generous understairs store. Maybe in the future there's some potential there for a ground floor WC. And then we step through the feature patio door into a really good sized kitchen. So this is going to be able to get you going nicely. There's plenty of kitchen in here. From here we've got access through to a large rear garden room, and we've also got access through to a beautifully appointed shower room. This really is luxurious. It was a huge surprise for me to see it when I first came to the property, and I was delighted that it was in situ. So we've got a professional wet style drain there, we've got a fabulous looking shower. I absolutely love the tiling, you'll definitely keep this. On the way into the shower room we've got a very useful storage cupboard here that features a modern style backseat gas central heating boiler. Just off the back of the kitchen we've got this delightful garden room, so this is going to be a lovely place to sit, perhaps have your morning coffee and watch the wildlife go by. Alternatively, this would make a super utility room. So that's the ground floor. Now we'll complete. Now Matt's going to show the first floor and then we'll move on to the gardens.
Rising up to the first floor, and we've got 3 exceptional bedrooms to show you, starting with bedroom 1 at the front. Of course, we're at the front of the home, it's got a pleasant aspect over the front gardens. You can clearly get a double bed in here, and of course, as Chris mentioned earlier, there's plenty of potential on offer. Final point on the room, we've even got our own built-in wardrobe. Moving towards the rear of the home, we're going straight into bedroom 2. Again, a really competent sized room, whether it's a single bedroom, office space, or even a nursery. Again, you've got a double glazed window, enjoying that fabulous aspect of the park. And finally, we have bedroom 3. In my opinion, another capable room. However, if you wanted to, you could really have some fun with it. Take this wall out, subject to building regs, and you can really open up the back of the property. Alternatively, this will make a really fantastic first floor bathroom. Stepping out of the home, and this rear garden has to be one of my favourite attributes of the home. Just take a look at the privacy on offer. We've got a really beautiful established rear garden. Of course it enjoys a south easterly aspect, so we're going to get the sun those few days a year we get it. Just take a look, there's plenty of potential here. Nice big lawned area. We've got these generous beds and borders you can really have some fun with and have perhaps some of the good life. And of course we've got these beautiful towering pear trees, a really nice addition to the garden. And at the foot of the garden we've got the sectional garage that Chris mentioned earlier, and we've got this sizable cabin. We feel if you wanted more garden you could take this out or even have your own dream shed. Moving backwards, we've got a pathway that takes you to the parking at the rear that we showed you earlier. Now let's take a look in the garage. So with the size on offer in this garage, we've got a nice pitched roof, we've got power lighting, and of course we've got that double door to the front. This is a real asset to the home. And that is the tour of Crewe Road, Wheelock, now all complete. A fabulous proposition for one very lucky buyer, packed full of potential with some beautiful external assets. If you, like me, like what you see here, please give me a call on the number below to book that all-important viewing. And remember, if you're local and you need a valuation, we'd love to come out and meet you.
We're here in Wheelock, home of the famous Wheelock Hall Farm.
And beautiful open spaces for walks and bike rides.
With highly regarded Wheelock Primary School on your doorstep and 2 high schools and a sixth form just a short journey away, Wheelock is great for families.
There's also great commuting links here with access to the M6 and a short drive to the train station.
Enjoy the local amenities with newsagents for the essentials,
A charming local pub, and there's great restaurants and takeaways such as the Barchetta restaurant.
and with a short drive to Sandbach town centre, an array of shops, conveniences and great eateries. Wheelock offers the perfect blend of suburban living.
We're here in Sandbach town centre.
A historic market town, perfect for home buyers looking for great community and great amenities.
Sandbach is famous for being a market town dating back to 1579 when it was granted a royal charter by Queen Elizabeth I. At the heart of this tradition is Sandbach Market Hall. Every week this hall comes alive with stalls offering everything from fresh produce to handmade crafts.
And speaking of historical markets, there's the Old Market Square. This dates back to Saxon times.
And take a look under my feet at these iconic historic cobbles. It's like stepping back in time whilst enjoying a cosmopolitan lifestyle.
With excellent schools like Wheelock Primary School, Sandbach Primary Academy and great high schools and sixth form, you can rest easy knowing your little ones are getting a top-notch education.
There's plenty to do here. Sandbach Leisure Centre offers a range of activities for all ages. Hello chaps.
And for those who love to curl up with a good book, the Sandbach Library is the place to be. It's a community hub.
There's also doctors, a plethora of pharmacies and dentists to keep you happy and healthy.
And not to forget Sandbach Golf Course.
Sandbach hosts an array of restaurants and eateries, catering to every taste bud.
From authentic Thai cuisine to tasty Greek food and even gastropub fare.
There's something here for everyone. And don't forget all the old favourites,
Like Bar 6, Casimir, Old Hall and the George.
For quick bites we've got spots like Chatwin's Bakery and McDonald's.
and with big names like Waitrose, B&M, Aldi and WH Smith, alongside beloved local shops like Birds, Godfrey Williams, you'll find everything you need right here.
Need somewhere to park? No worries. Sandbach offers free car parking at the Commons, which is owned by the town, making it really easy for residents and visitors alike.
So whether you're looking for history, community or just a fantastic place to call home, Sandbach really does have it all.